Hi, I'm Alastair Hay, and I help people get well, and I help people stay well using homeopathic medicines I'm known as Homeopathical. Like that. I'd like to tell you about something that happened to me a week ago. It was someone who came to see me for their first follow-up, having seen me 4 weeks before that, for the white blood cells, or particular sort of white blood cells in their body, had been falling and falling and falling to the point where it was getting, well, critical is probably taking it too strongly, but actually to the point where it's going to need some quite serious intervention from a medical perspective. And they chose to seek my advice as a homeopath. And we had a consultation, a face-to-face consultation, and they told me what had been happening in their life, what it feels like to have their symptoms, and I prescribed a homeopathic medicine. Checked up with them via text message a couple of weeks after that, and it seemed like they were getting better, and I saw them last week, and rather amazingly, their white blood cells are going back to normal again, just after 4 weeks from the first consultation. Now, that isn't actually that unprecedented in my profession, but what is that she said, look, there's something I'm going to have to tell you, and actually I didn't take the homeopathic medicine. That's really quite interesting, because as far as she was concerned, our conversation was homeopathic. And she said, you know how you can read a book and it can change your life, but there's nothing in it, right? You couldn't analyze that from a chemical perspective and go, oh look, there's this in this book. Nonetheless, it can change your life. And as far as she was concerned, our conversation had been enough to impart some sort of change that means she wants to, I'm just trying to think what she said. I don't want to hold on to this anymore, is what she said. It's like she heard what she was saying back at herself and went, I need to let this go. And that's what she did. And she's getting better. Now, as far as I'm concerned, when we learn about homeopathy, there's 3 principles we learn first of all, and that's the first thing we do. It's got to be safe. Now, I would hope you think that someone actually not taking any medicine is going to be safe, in one sense. But the second thing, it does actually have to be effective, and she has actually found that what she's done so far has been effective, which is incredible. But finally, it does need to be permanent. We need to make a difference to someone's symptoms permanently. And to be honest, it's only 5 weeks since the first consultation, and time will tell whether that is the case. I've seen about 2,000 different clients over the space of 23 years in practice, and this has actually only happened to me a couple of times where someone has got incredibly better in 4 weeks, having not actually taken homeopathic medicine but had the consultation. So that's what, 1 in 1,000. I can't quite work out what that would be in terms of percentages. Is that 0.1%? Yeah, about 0.1% of people will get better just having a homeopathic conversation. I'd love more of those clients, because to be able to make a difference by having a chat with someone that is profound is fabulous. So if you see ill people today, think of Alastair Hay.